Hey guys, Elle here, and welcome to Living Well with Elle. If you are new here, welcome. If you are one of my recurring subscribers, thank you for the support and joining me. I'm still fairly new to YouTube and just getting in the habit of posting beyond shorts. I told myself I wanted to post more long form content. What's holding me back? Sometimes it's time. I have to get a little more balanced with my time. I work full time. I am a mom to a 3-year-old. And I always want to make sure I'm giving her enough attention, especially because I'm gone the majority of the day. And then I also try to find time just for my sanity, for my mental ease. So I'm definitely, it's on my list to do more long form content. I finally feel like I got my camera also at a setting that I'm comfortable with. Because it's all a mental thing, but after gaining all this weight after pregnancy, it's just been a struggle trying to get it off and feel somewhat like myself again. I know I'll never be that, but prior to pregnancy, I had lost a lot of weight. During pregnancy, I didn't gain that much weight, but it was the postpartum aspect of it all, the postpartum depression, and I had a C-section, and just being back at work so quickly, I didn't allow myself enough time to pour back to myself. So I think that's another reason why I haven't been doing long form, because I was feeling self-conscious, and I'm really trying to get out of that. And I know I've been doing better, but I definitely want to post more long form content, because I do want to share my wellness routines with you guys, what I'm doing on the daily, how I'm handling motherhood. My whole thing is just I want to live a happier, healthier life, and I just want to share my own tips with you guys of how you can live a happier, healthier life full of vibrancy, and just, when I feel good, I want other people to feel good, basically. And so I just want to take you guys on this journey with me, because there's so much that I'm doing or trying to do. I'm writing a book, and I've written a couple of books before, but to this magnitude, it's really about sharing my wellness journey and sharing tips and resources of how you can live a happier, healthier life. But I like to make it all practical and attainable, because I know when you have habits and steps that are simple and attainable, then you can sustain them. And sometimes you read books or you look at videos on social media, and it's not attainable. It seems like it's very overwhelming. I'll say that. And so when I was originally on my wellness journey, I didn't want to be overwhelmed, because I have tried so many diets in the past, especially in my teenage years and my 20s. I mean, I was on the model diet, the almond cheese diet from, what's that fashion movie, The Devil Wears Prada. In high school, I was eating just hot Cheetos and drinking Minute Maid sodas. And, I was eating and then throwing my food up. When I was younger, it was just, I was very self-conscious and just very trying to fit in this mold. And of course, I'm from LA, so it's all about image. And so I was doing so much to my body. And then I started watching documentaries about health, and I started understanding food a little bit more. And that's how I was able to first start on my journey into more healthy eating, nutritious eating. And, it was still up and down, but I was learning so much. So when I went really full in later on, and I was able to go plant-based and lose about 80 pounds, maybe 85 pounds, eating a plant-based diet. But I wasn't fully sometimes I was 100%, but I was adopting the 80-20 lifestyle. because I believe if 80% of what you're consuming is the most nutritious, then leave that 20% to indulge a little bit. That way you don't feel like, sometimes you feel like you're missing out. So anyway, I'm blabbing, but I say all that to say is the book that I'm writing is really everything I've done up until this point, everything I've learned. And I'm just putting it all in the book, and I will be going through the pillars of what I feel can get you to a happier, healthier life, which is, of course, nourishing your body with the foods you eat, nourishing your mind with your mindfulness, building community, and intentional living, really being intentional about the people you keep, intentional about how you live and want to live, but also living in gratitude. And living in gratitude is definitely big for me. I don't think that I would be as far as I am in life just in general if I didn't live in gratitude. And then I take you guys into how I live a low toxic life. Now, I'm in no means the picture perfect perfectionist of living a non-toxic life. That's why I said low toxic, because I'm still learning things, but there are things that I do try to reduce my plastic consumption and use glass more. I do recycle my jars. Like if I buy pickles or whatever, salad dressing, I wash the jars and I reuse them when I'm buying in bulk. Nuts, seeds, grains, oatmeal, all that stuff. I buy that stuff in bulk and I put it in the recycled glasses. When I juice or have smoothies, I use mason jars. So anything, I just try to recycle stuff. So for me, using less plastic, recycling jars, buying in bulk, even down to the products I use. Like right now, for a long time, we've been using Dr. Bonner's products, the body wash, but now I'm even using the soap for laundry, but I plan on making my own laundry soap, and we don't even use commercial body products like lotions. Like I make our own oils. I make our shea butter. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter has never had commercial lotion on her body before, because during pregnancy, I was making my own body care products. I was making my own belly oil so I didn't get stretch marks. I was making shea butter. I was making my own face oil. So when she was born, I made her own batch of oils and her own batch of shea butter for her body. So that's another way I try to live a less toxic life. I try to use I use natural toothpaste and deodorants, and I've been, practicing making my own because I don't want to keep spending $14 on deodorant and $8 on toothpaste when I know I can make it myself. So those are just some of the ways that, we're reducing. Even at work, I have a coffee club and we try to compost our coffee. And I want to get better at that. It's just like composting my scraps and, anything that I could like remake. Like, I don't know the girl's name, but she has a scrappy kitchen where she takes things and instead of throwing away, she makes meals out of them. Anyway, I'm not that far yet. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I just do what I can. And I always encourage people to do what's in your means, do what's in your reach, and just do what you can do. So yeah. So that's basically what the book is about, just drawing into my experience. And I'll probably add some other people's experiences. Like I have friends who I think their insight into different things can be very beneficial and relatable, because we're all just normal people waking up, doing what we have to do every day. but we encourage each other and we keep each other motivated. And, you know, we each have something special to offer. And so I think by incorporating some of that in the book is going to be just magical. And I'm just super excited, you know. So yeah, so we've got that, the book, and I'm thinking about creating my herbal store with my herbal blended teas and the shea butters and the oils. I'm still kind of thinking about that. I think I'm leaning more towards the teas because I love my tea. I love coffee. That's my Cortado with oat milk, but I also love tea. Like in the mornings, I have my detox tonic that I take, that I drink, and then I always have a glass of a cup of chai. And sometimes I'll make a chai latte, and I'll have that instead of coffee. I love my matchas and matcha lattes, my moringa teas and my moringa lattes, and I love to mix the moringa and matcha. My detox tea. I just love all kinds of tea. Hibiscus, like right now, I did a tea infusion of hibiscus, rose hips, and cinnamon, a big piece of cinnamon, and I let it steep, you know, for almost 24 hours. And, you know, I drink it straight like that, or I'll put a little agave. Harlow loves it, and it's a big bulk, so I can drink it throughout the day. So yeah, so that's another thing I'm thinking about doing, is just like putting up my Living Well with Elle store. I don't know what I'll call it, but it's just all things that I do and believe in, and that I want to sell or promote, because I don't like promoting or putting things out that I don't believe in myself. And I just want to be a resource, or provide something to those who tune into my content or tune into me. Yeah, and we're nearing the end of the year, and I don't know, I'm just wanting something different for next year. Like, I will be 40 next year in February, and you know, it's the last few years, they've been trying years, but you know, a lot has been revealing itself to me, and it's time for me to just really let a lot of things go, let people go. And, you know, going into next year, and especially turning 40, I don't want to carry any baggage. I don't want to carry anyone else's baggage. Like, I just want to continue living my life. I want to wake up and just continue to enjoy every day. I want to enjoy my tea and coffee in the morning. You know, I want to spend more time with my daughter. I just want to live the life I see for myself and live the life I desire. And yeah, so I don't know. I hope this video wasn't me rambling, but I have to get used to doing these long form videos. And I think that I will get better with each video, because I'm an introvert. And even though I'm just talking to a camera, it's literally a struggle for me to talk to this camera, because I feel like I am talking to a room full of people, even though I'm kind of just talking to myself. But yeah, I'm going to get better. And I definitely... There's so many more videos that I have listed that I want to do for you guys. Like, I want to show you what my wellness routine looks like, what my exercise routine looks like, what does a day in the life look like for me with a child, like getting ready for work, or how are the weekends structured, and you know, how I'm navigating motherhood, because this shit is not easy. So yeah, I want to show you guys. I want to show you the different things I'm doing for my overall health and wellness. Like, I literally just did a whole week where I ate all raw vegan until 4, and then I had a whole food plant-based meal. And I did that for a week, but I want to do it longer, or I'm thinking about doing like a fast or a detox. Prior to that, I had did my own 3-day digestion reset to really just give my digestive system a rest, where I did my detox tonic, I did chia pudding, I did a green leafy salad and soup. and my teas. And so I want to share all that with you guys because I want to live a long, healthy life, like longevity. I know that's like the buzzword now because people are in tune with like the blue zones, but baby, I've been tuned into the blue zones, and I want to be able to live a longer life and be wise and share the wisdom and all the knowledge and resources that I know and learn. I just want to share it with you guys because I want us all to thrive. I want us all to live a happy, long, healthy life. I want us all to live and be in our greatness. And that's just the type of person I am. Yeah, so anywho, I'm going to go like, comment, subscribe, share the video. There's no polished or aesthetic over here. I just be on my own vibe. Someone actually commented on one of my TikToks too, and they were like, "You're non-aesthetic. It's such a vibe," or something like that. She was like, "It's so refreshing. It's a vibe." And sometimes you can get in your head and wrapped up in social media like you don't have an aesthetic, but I don't need an aesthetic because this is just who I am. As I grow, I'll get better equipment to have better quality things, and I hope that this video is clear in the audio and all that. But what you see is what you get with me, guys. So I might have a messy bun some days. I might be drinking wine some days, or I might be drinking a matcha latte, guys. You just never know because that's just life for me. Like, that's how I balance. That's how I stay sane mentally. That's all, so I just look forward to sharing more with you guys. And I really hope you comment and share with me. I love to follow you and just build some community. I'll have my links down below if you want to follow me on like Instagram and TikTok. Please do. I have a Patreon as well. With inexpensive tiers where I'll have more like where you could just support if you want, or if you want to really be involved with the process and seeing how I'm writing my book. There's a tier for that. And then there's just a tier like really a building community tier. But I also have free blogs, articles on there, and I'm going to be more active on there as well. So yeah, click any of the links, follow me, subscribe. I'm definitely updating my link in bio page so I can have a lot more there. But I hope you guys join me on this journey, and I'd love to join you on your journey. And I hope we can all just live a prosperous, abundant life. And I just want to leave you guys with these affirmations that I say every day with my daughter. I am peace. I am love. I am abundance. I am joy. I am happiness. I am gratitude.
I'm peace.
Thank you.
Love. I'm abundance. I'm joy.